Indian Air Force seeking new jets from France and also license production, but the French were backpedaling on the transfer of technology that HAL could not meet standards. Russia once offered Su-57 at initial level of project, but IAF rejected this offer. In fact, Indian Air Force blames Russian technology, causing IAF high rate of accidents. The IAF proposed in August 2000 to acquire 126 Mirage 2002 more aircrafts. The proposal was discarded in 2004, and in 2007, a decision was taken to acquire 126 aircraft under MMRCA contract. The MMRCA deal was in process for nearly 15 years before the Indian government scrapped it and purchased 36 Rafales directly from the French government. By April 2010, IAF completed its technical evaluation of the 6 contenders: Russia's MiG-35, US, Lockheed Martin F-16IN, Viper, and Boeing F-180, F, Super Hornet, France's Rafale, EADS, Eurofighter Typhoon, and Sweden's JAS-39, Gripen, on the basis of 643 technical parameters. The aircraft were tested in varied terrain and climates, ranging from high altitude and high temperature in Ladakh in summer and high altitudes with sub-zero temperatures in Ladakh in winter. Rafale and Eurofighter were shortlisted on the basis of technical evaluation, the IAF announced in April 2011. Rafale was later identified as the lowest bidder, L1, and protracted contract negotiations began. Reports at the time indicated that Dassault was not keen to adhere to the terms set out in the initial tender, especially the offsets and the transfer of technology clauses. As per the tender, 18 aircraft were to be purchased in flyaway condition, and the remaining 108 were to be manufactured by the public sector aircraft maker Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL. However, Dassault was reluctant to work with HAL. In September 2016, the Indian government decided to scrap the deal and opt for 36 Rafales in flyaway condition as an emergency procurement. IAF needed to meet urgent requirements and was facing a shortage of modern aircraft. However, the new deal to procure only 36 Rafales was controversial and reached the Supreme Court, thus delaying the procurement timeline. France delivered all 36 jets by December 2022. India has now signed a contract to procure 26 Rafale M jets for the Indian Navy's aircraft carriers. Despite the acquisition of 36 Rafales, the fighter squadrons of the IAF have been plummeting. With its fleet low to its 1965 force level, it needed immediate acquisition to plug the gap, as the new iteration of indigenous light combat aircraft was already 7 years away. The IAF needs a lot of aircraft to be recognized as a deterrence to the PLAAF, the People Liberation Army Air Force. China could deploy 1,000 J-20, Mighty Dragon, 5th-generation jets by the time India's Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, AMCA, starts flying.